Well, today I thought I would put together a video because I needed also of some blends that's really important to have around your house for when you need them. I know for sure I'm going to do a taco mix, a stovetop blend, and an all-around blend. So I hope you'll stay around and join me, and let's put some blends together. If you haven't yet subscribed to the Plenty Rosa Homestead, I hope you will. My husband and I live on approximately 50 acres, but most of that 50 acres is mountain. But I do have a garden, I have a greenhouse, I have a kitchen garden. I do dehydrating, canning, freezing, and I put together some recipes that are fun and other neat little things. So if you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you will. Come along and join me at the Plenty Rosa Homestead. I'll be right back. So let's get started on the first one. The first one we're going to do is a taco mix. And you need 4, 5, 6, 7, you need 9 ingredients for your taco mix. So you need onion powder, chili powder, paprika, red pepper, oregano, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and cumin. Okay? Now I have this jar that I put everything in. So let's start out with onion powder. You need 2 tablespoons of onion powder. So, 1, 2 tablespoons of onion powder. You need 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Why, but I always get everything all over the place when I do it. Okay, you need 2 teaspoons of paprika. My teaspoon doesn't fit in, so I gotta do . Then you need 1 teaspoon of red pepper. These are all from my garden, except the, what do I got? Oh, cumin. I don't have cumin. So we need 1 teaspoon of red pepper. And you know what? I just realized I only did 1 teaspoon of paprika, so I gotta put in another one. And my teaspoon doesn't fit in the jars, so that's why I'm using 1/2 of a teaspoon and doubling it. Okay, after the red pepper, you need 1½ teaspoons of oregano. This is great to have on hand, especially if you have already canned your chopped meat. Really quick and simple. If you don't feel like cooking that day, you just turn around and put your chopped meat, saute it in the pan for a few minutes just to warm it up, and then put some of your homemade taco sauce on it. Okay, we need 1 teaspoon of salt. I have salt already done up too. And you need 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And then 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder and cumin. in there. Okay, quarter, 2, 3, 4. And cumin, because I don't make my own, of course, I have it in one of my big jars. And I need a teaspoon of cumin. And that's all it is. Then put it in your jar, whether you're using a regular mason jar, and just shake it up really good. And there you have it. Taco season blend. Ooh. What's good about this is you know what you put in here. You're not getting anything artificial or anything like that. And it is really good. Okay, on to the next. Okay, our next one is going to be a stovetop blend. What's really nice about this is if you have some stale bread, okay, all you have to do is mix some of this, 6 cups of stale bread. How you make it, you could put it in the oven, your bread, and you put it at 375 for 8 to 10 minutes, and it will become stale. And then you take 3/4 of a cup of water with the bread and 2 tablespoons of butter. And then I use about 3 tablespoons of my blend right here. And that will make some stovetop stuffing. What's also good is you could put this in meatloaf. You could put this in all different kinds of things that you make. It just doesn't have to be for stovetop stuffing, but that's what we call it because that's the most widely used name. So let's get started on that. So you need a tablespoon of parsley. You need 1.5 tablespoons of bouillon, and I'm using chicken, but you can use whichever one you want. Okay, you want 1/3 of a cup of onion, so let me get a cup. I don't have that on me. I was trying to be so good and have everything out, but I guess I didn't get it on this one. Okay. So 1/3 of a cup of onion. And 1/3 of a cup of celery. Now, some people don't like the celery all done up in a powder form. We like it that way. If you have dehydrated celery, you could do it that way. Looks like I'm going to have to do more celery soon. Okay, you need a teaspoon of sage. And I'm going to use a half again. Half of a teaspoon because that's how it fits in here. You need a teaspoon of oregano. And a teaspoon of thyme. I love my thyme. I have lemon thyme, and this year I'm going to try doing mandarin. So I'm gonna have a different kind here. I have a lot of lemon. I even have a lemon plant outside. And then you'll need your salt and pepper, and you need a teaspoon of pepper and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And that's it. Close your top, shake it around, And it smells just like stovetop stuffing. And it tastes that way too. Okay, let's get on to our next one. Now this one is going to be a little bit different. You can call it a all-around blend, or tonight I am making chicken breast. And this is something my mother used to do. She used to turn around and make this mix, and she would put a little oil on top of the chicken, and then she would take the mix and lightly massage, I'll say, the chicken breast with it, and then she'd put it in the oven and cook it, and it was baked chicken, and it was so good. My dad he couldn't wait for baked chicken night. But this is also an all-around blend. You can use this on so many different things, and you'll see why. A lot of it I remember because it used to be the song, parsley, sage, rosemary in time. And then you add garlic powder, onion powder, and some paprika. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, first we're going to start off with 3 tablespoons of onion powder. And then we're going to start off with a tablespoon of garlic powder. We love our garlic. 1 tablespoon of paprika. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons of paprika. 2 teaspoons of parsley. Oop, that's a, what's that, a half? Yep. So 1, 2. Rosemary, you're going to put in a tablespoon of rosemary, tablespoon of sage, and tablespoon of thyme. So that's pretty easy. And you know what I just did? I put 1 1/2 in, but thank God it's on top. Okay. Mix it up, and you got your all-around blend. Oh, this stuff is smells outstanding. And that's our third blend. Now don't go away. I also want to tell you about another money-saving tip. If anybody has any sub places around them or pizza parlors, they go through any really fast food type of thing, but not at McDonald's and stuff, but I'm talking about if you go somewhere and there's a little cafe, they will always have these jars. These are Mount Olive. Some of them put banana peppers in it, and some have olives, some have pickles. All different things. These jars, which this one's filled with water, these jars you can get from them. There's a little place by us, and I turned around and I had a video on it, Lay's Hardware. They have a small little cafe in it, and inside, you could get all different things, and they serve it with a pickle. So they have these jars. They get these jars once a week, sometimes twice a week, and it's only a small place, so don't get me wrong. And I went up to her, and because I already have a bunch of these, and I asked her, I said, do you have these there? And she goes, oh gosh, yeah. She says, I just throw them away. And I said, please don't throw them away. I said, I would love to have these. I store macaroni in these. I store breadcrumbs. I store peppers, like dehydrated stuff. You could store so much in these jars. And then I could put them in my root cellar and I don't have to worry about mice or anything like that because it's glass. And these jars are phenomenal. So if you do have a local pizza parlor or a small cafe or something, ask them if they have any of these. And if they're willing, you know, if they just throw them out, if you could have them. The one pizza parlor I went to in the very beginning when I first got these, she was selling them for like $1 each. How could you go wrong? A gallon jar here for $1. Okay, so those are some seasoned blends that I wanted to go over with you. They're always good to have in the house because you know the ingredients you put into it. And it's quick on the spur thing that you can just grab out and use whenever you need it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the video. And leave a comment. I always look forward to your comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless. Bye.